Okay. Joanne and Jenny, today let's just discuss something from the Bible. Okay. So, there are how many books in the Bible?
Yeah.
66 books.
66 books. Okay. And how many New Testament and how many Old Testament?
There's 27 in the New Testament and 39 in the Old Testament.
Yes, that's right, Jenny. 39 in the Old and 27 in the New Testament. Okay. And you know the first five books name?
Yes.
Can you name it?
Yes. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy.
Yeah. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. Okay. And who wrote the first five books?
Moses. John.
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 Not John. Who wrote?
Jonah.
Moses.
Moses.
That's what I said earlier.
Yeah, it's not Jonah, it's a Moses. Okay. Okay. So let's see what is there specifically in those books. Okay. So Genesis, the first book is Genesis.
Yeah,
Genesis explains
it's about how God made the world and how it's all about creation.
Yeah.
And like how God gave us shelter, and that's how God made us, and that's why he made trees so we could have oxygen, and he
Yeah.
made
And it also talks about like his like chosen people, like from Abraham and Adam, Jacob.
Yeah, Noah, Adam,
Jacob,
Abraham, and all
Isaac.
those chosen people, right? Okay, so it's all about creation and also about the gods, the people. Okay,
and
and the next book is Exodus. Okay, Exodus, where what we are seeing mainly is how God uses Moses to deliver the Israelites from the Egypt, from the slavery, right?
Mhm.
So from that we can understand how, like. The same way Jesus, he took all our sins on the cross and
he died for our sins.
yeah, he died for our
And
sins,
that's why he
right?
crucified
Okay,
us.
so Jesus came to save us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then the next book is Leviticus. The Leviticus, it's talk about
Like-
Levites, okay? In the Levites or that priesthood or that family line led the Israelites to worship God. Okay,
Yeah.
where
Worship God
how
and
to
hope.
worship God.
Yeah, and like pray to him so they
Yeah,
could have.
because our God is a holy God, right?
Yeah.
So how we have to be holy, like how
He's
how
always
our
nice.
God is. Yeah.
He's never.
Yes. Okay, the next book is Numbers. Okay, so Numbers, because God asked Moses to do the census. So if we see Numbers 1, we can see that God is asking
God
Moses
is asking Moses
to count.
like to count all the people.
Yeah, count the people, especially before the war, to count the men.
Yeah.
And also
So-
number 26, chapter Numbers, chapter 26, we can see again God is asking
Yeah,
to count
he's
the people.
asking to count all the people before war and stuff.
No, before entering to the
Yeah.
promised land. So it's talking about the census. So that's why it got that name, Numbers. Okay. And the next book is Deuteronomy. Okay. In Deuteronomy, it's like we can also say it's like a second law. Okay.
Yeah, it's second.
Where the Moses is explaining again the laws and the history to the new generation, because since 40 years back they got the laws, and all through this journey now new generation came, some of the old people died, so this is a time where Moses is explaining the laws to the new generation. Okay, so that is giving the guidance for the new generation how to live their life according to the will of God. Okay, so these are the first five books. Genesis talks about creation and the chosen people, and Exodus talk about the how God delivered the Israelites from the slavery, and Leviticus talks about the Levites and how they led the Israelites to worship God, our holy God, in holiness. And then we have the Numbers, where it talks, it got that name because it's talk about the census. Okay, and then we have Deuteronomy, that is the second law, where Moses is repeating the laws to the new generation. Okay, got it? What is the content of the first five books?
Yeah.
Okay, so don't forget. Okay,
And I
so
also
next,
know the next 5 books of
yeah, that
the
we will
Old
discuss in our next.
Can I just
okay.
say
Yeah, go ahead.
Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, Ruth, First and Second Samuel. First, Second Samuel, First, Second Kings, First and Second Chronicles, Ezra, Nehemiah.
Okay, that's it. Okay, with timing, we will discuss in the next day. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for paying attention. God bless.